Saturday morning, and after some coffee and some pan sabal toast for the morning, I am on my way to a no-gi jiu-jitsu seminar at a school locally here. Not my school or affiliation, but the guest instructor is a guy I highly respect. His name is Fred Suniga. He is affiliated with Soul Jiu-Jitsu, and he's throwing in like a no-gi seminar. And I've gone to a couple of his like gi classes, and he's a phenomenal teacher. So I figured what better way on a Saturday morning than to learn some cool jiu-jitsu techniques. It's one of those things where, again, like I think I mentioned before earlier in these vlogs, that like this year's the year I'm trying to invest in myself, and that's, you know, both mentally, physically, spiritually, and one of those things has been to kind of reignite my jiu-jitsu journey. I've been kind of stagnant for a long time. Just kind of, I've been really focused on catch wrestling, but you know, when you get a certain age, injuries start to rack up, life racks up, you find yourself more and more missing class, missing training, and like not really progressing in your grappling career. And I figured that I got a good couple of years left in me before my body finally gives up and says, you know what, no mas. So I want to take full advantage of the Lord's blessing of being able to actually kind of grapple at a decent level. Not great, more mid than anything else, but I figure that this year I need to really start to invest in myself, and do my workouts, do my training, take care of myself better, eat better, all the things, and then try to compete a little bit here and there just to kind of, you know, scratch that competitive itch. So I'm looking forward to it. This will be a really cool experience. I know Fred's going to drop some super knowledge, and you know, it's a great way to kind of spend a Saturday morning. So we'll see here in the next couple of minutes what that looks like.
Yeah, that's how it works. Like once you get your blue, it's on. All right, guys. So as you guys kind of see, the theme of the day is we're using that collar tie underhook, right? We just went over a single leg entry. We just went over a counter to when someone tries to throw us. Now we're gonna go over a knee tap from both entries, okay? So our single leg's not working. We step in like we're gonna throw. I can't quite get to the throw. We're just gonna shuck by and go into that knee tap, okay? So with Frank here, collar tie, underhook. I go in here, single leg's not there. I step in. Let's say I didn't quite get the leverage to throw. I'm still gonna kick out, blocking the knee here, right? A little smoother, it's something like this. You're doing good, don't worry. It's not you, it's me. Collar tie, underhook, angle. Single leg isn't there, he kicks his leg back. I step in, block. Knee tap here. Okay, no? See you?
No, you're good.
All right.
I like that.
Any questions, guys? No? Okay, let's drill. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, guys, let's talk about, we get back control, right? Our ideal positioning is to always fall to the side. The arm is over the shoulder, right? This is our choking arm. I call this my control arm, right? Now, let's say he falls to our control side. So he falls to my left. Oh no, I can't do it, right? There's two finishes from here, right? There's what we call a gravity choke, where I'm still gonna punch this through, right? I could still finish this choke, right? If you guys are more preferable to rotate to the side, all you have to do is start kind of opening up his hip. But for this one in particular, I'm gonna pull my control arm out underneath, right? If he's holding on to this because he knows I need this arm, right? Or he's like, yeah, right there. All I'm gonna do, palm down, get up to this elbow, right? Once I get up to the elbow, here's a couple grips. I have my gable, I tuck this elbow down, and then rotate through, right? You okay? Then the second one, right? I get up to this elbow. If I want more of that traditional grip, I'm gonna grab onto my shoulder, like so, right? Sneak it through.
All right. Post jiu-jitsu seminar, courtesy of Fred, Coach Fred Suniga from Soul Jiu-Jitsu in Phoenix, Arizona. Learned a lot of really good stuff. It was a really cool low-key seminar. Sometimes these seminars are like super long. Sometimes they're just super complex, and you're just like throwing 7,000 like techniques and 7,000 different ways of doing things, and your brain is melted by the end. But this one was really simple. I like the way he broke it down, like the standing, ground, and then submission. So like the progression of like grappling, right? You start on your feet and on the ground, and then how do you finish them on the ground? So I really learned a lot. And then even afterwards, we had like a live round of rolling and sparring, which usually you don't have at like seminars, because everyone's kind of just beat down, and it's more of like a classroom learning opportunity than like a competitive training opportunity. But it was really cool to kind of train with some guys I've never trained with before, roll with some guys that I've never rolled with before, and had varying degrees of success and more coaching opportunities and learning opportunities, and like this worked. But I learned a lot, and I think, again, going back to my goal for this year is like, what can I do incrementally to make myself like better, right? What can I learn? Like, I'm learning Spanish. I'm trying to learn Spanish, and one of these days I'm going to speak completely in Spanish on these vlogs, and it's going to blow my mind. I'm trying to push further into spirituality, like getting deeper in my faith disciplines, and then also like in my health, right? Like, I want to train more. I want to be more active in grappling. I want to eat better. I want to train and take care of my body and get myself in better shape, right? So this is just kind of one small step in that whole progression for 2025 on like improving myself, and not for anything other than just to improve it for me. So it was a fun afternoon. I need a shower and a nap, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. So peace out.